I'm gonna try to get more time.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Ball's knocked loose. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
So that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
So it's the Lakers now. Following the miss by MP, hits it from three-point range.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Vanderbilt misses. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Each year, Adebayo has added a little more range to his jumper.
Substitution on the court.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Jake LaRavia out there with Connect. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. They get it back. The layup off target. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I'm trying to make a 25.
In the last matchup against the Bucks made some excellent plays. He added 11 points, and talk about a two-way player.
Well, I'm going to block that.
At both ends. His performance really stands out in what's been a challenging season for this team. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production?
Matter whatever the defense threw at him, he made the adjustment.
Here's MP. Rebound the Lakers. LaRavia's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You don't have Ron James.
The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in.
Lakers.
Los Angeles substitution.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Watford. Banked in off the glass. Watford's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Oh, MP makes it look easy.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Laravia slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And now we've got the
until we've always.
close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And the Eastern Conference winner, LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo's been incredible. I'll tell you, he has been an elite scorer and passer.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
So.
Yeah, they're going.
Thanks for joining us.
We've got second. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Yaka Jonas is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. They'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
Allie, thank you for the update. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
And let's quickly check out the scoring break.
We had no fucking crash. Just hot.
The Heat leading by 11. Now, Adebayo. That one drops.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Now Hero. Now MP. Gets it to go. Down low.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic outside. Takes advantage. That J is good.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
MP. Layup no good.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Doncic against Mitchell. Luka making it look so easy inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
MP inside. Vanderbilt defending. Lays it in off the window.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And get the 3.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
They push it up 4 on 3. Doncic. Off target from outside. Miami leading by 13. MP. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bam Adebayo.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Substitution on the court.
Quickly looking it over. 11 feet away. Doesn't get that one. And it's the Heat with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Doncic for the rebound. Smart outside. MP. And that one is good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game means
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect it.
Back to you, Kevin.
terrific job, Jennifer.
Washington crashes though. March.
All right, we've been showcasing all the moves in your bag recently.
Oh.
That I'm gonna win.
About to tear it up.
March sit the playoffs or not.
Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they play, heading now into the final stages of the regular season. How excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
I know what I lose.
So for Toronto right now, Brady Dick out there with Barnes. Then it's Walter, then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Murray Boyles in at the center position, filling out the middle. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so it's the Toronto Raptors cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing...
I mean, their offensive rebounding, when you give yourself more chances to score points, the math is pretty simple, Arnie.
Let's take a moment now. Appreciate you joining.
We've got Yakichonis. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP. Then it's Hardy, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Outside Barnes. Hits the trifecta.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And it's Gilliard with a rebound. Toronto leading by 21. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
6 to shoot. Back to Barnes. Launches a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the left wing. Back to MP. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
So both teams making some changes here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And he commits the intentional foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And the foul called on MP. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one.
The A who will left.
Yeah, so tonight I'm thinking about serving up my famous sample.
Oh, we're getting closer to playoffs.
Feeling you, MP.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the top. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Well, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Keon Ellis is out there with Rollins. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. The rebound by Turner. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
I think he may need to take a break and
Milwaukee leading by 7. And let's check in with Allie. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Well, talking with the coaching staff about the growth of MP, they've been impressed with the amount he's added to his offensive repertoire. Coach said when he came in, he only had a couple of moves, but now he can attack the defense in any way that he wants. I'm very proud of the effort he puts in to expand his game. Guys, the development has been outstanding.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Bucks lead by 16. From Miami Arena.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of...
Okay, now we've got some time to... And that is it for half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
I'll bet we're not in it this year. Yeah, we're not in this year because we're not doing so good this year. Well, we're gonna play the Western games. 2 games with it, so we're just both at the same time.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports Show. We've got some FIBA group play on tap, so let's get it going. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll see Brazil taking on USA. Taking a look at USA, this is their first group stage game. It is vital they win this one.
Yeah, in this format, only 2 group games. You're immediately under pressure. I like that about this FIBA tournament.
And as for Brazil, they lost their first group stage contest. They need to win tonight.
Yeah, it's simple. They lose, they are out. So tonight is about playing with passion for your country. They have to be locked in tonight.
You know, for the players who ply their trade in the NBA, it can be a tough adjustment to the FIBA rules.
Yeah, the rules aren't a drastic change, but they can catch you off guard. Still, most NBA players can adjust after a game or 2 in a tournament. Don't forget, the rules are different for coaches, too.
And there's James from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
This Brazilian national team traces its history all the way back to 1950.
Yeah, back to the first FIBA World Competition. Finished 4th. Brazil has been serious about basketball from the start. This is a team with a highly decorated history in FIBA play.
Count it.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
To the paint. Here's Tavares. Pass to Barbosa. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, great decision there. Kicking it out to a ready shooter.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. USA out in front, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Thanks for being with us for this FIBA group play action with the third quarter just now underway. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
You know, when it comes to officiating in a FIBA game, you won't see the refs give the offense the benefit of the doubt.
And often more physicality is tolerated. We won't see the star treatment. And usually they call traveling a little tighter.
Pass to Tavares. Here's Diaz. Here's Duarte. The three. Rebounded by LeBron. Here's La Provitola. It's rebounded by Brazil.
Brazil.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. It's going to be on LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Santos. Brunson defending. Down low. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up. In recent years, Brazil has struggled in FIBA World Play.
But they still usually have a winning record in tournaments. So they're competitors, but they've lacked this NBA talent that they had in the recent past.
And so here's La Provitola. Work in the interior. MP.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like...
USA also changing it up. MP's checked in for Reed. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Jalen Brunson. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Diaz. To the middle. Here's Barbosa. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And he's now got the double-double.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And we know that MP has played overseas when he spent a year in Europe. But this is the first time MP has scored. And so USA takes the win.
Well, they've got one.
We're here with MP after a strong win. What did you see that you liked?
Guys, we said solid screen.
Ryan, back to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer.
Oh. Okay.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, we have some FIBA group play for you. It should be a good one. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We've got Philippines taking on USA. Taking a look at the Philippines, they won their first game. Another win tonight, and they finished first in the group.
Yeah, I really liked how they played in that first one. And remember, if you win your group, you get an easier path in the final round.
And as for USA, well, they also won their first contest. This FIBA game is for first place in the group.
Yeah, both are through to the final round, but tonight is about seeding, getting an easier path in the 8-team bracket. So there's a lot to play for.
You know, one thing that successful international teams tend to have, multiple guys who can switch and guard different positions. so it's USA already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second half of this FIBA tournament group play game here on 2K Sports. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
With the shorter three-point line in FIBA. And an intentional foul right there. Switch here for USA. MP's checked in. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pacquiao. The offensive rebound. And the basket is good.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Garcia has gone 3 of 5 from the field. Stripped away. Here's Abayan. Pass to Pacquiao. Oh, from deep. Here's Garcia. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Well, the Philippines don't have a lot of NBA talent on their roster, but they normally have a number of pros across Asia.
A lot of them will ply their trade in Japan and Australia with big success. Those are 2 very good leagues. Definitely not short on seasoned pros.
The foul called on MP. USA takes the win.
Well,
USA won.
Hello and welcome. Well, the anticipation's been building, and now the teams are ready to tip it off in these FIBA quarterfinals. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We've got Australia taking on USA. We are in the quarterfinals of the FIBA tournament. You can feel the tension.
This is their first game in the final round. If you win, you advance to the semifinals. 1 game away from the finals. So this will be...
So it's USA earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, for what's sure to be an exciting second half of FIBA quarterfinals action. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
You know, one of the major differences in the FIBA games, the coaches get fewer... to the wing, right side. Here's Taylor. Kept alive. Out to the wing. Connects. The jumper drops.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
La Providola. Getting it done inside. MP.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on...
USA going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Reed. MP comes in for Kuzma. James is checked in for Allen. And it's Stephen Curry in for Wallace. One giant difference between FIBA and in... And so USA takes the win.
USA!
2 to go.
Oh, we gotta face chaos. It's gotta be the that.
Welcome, folks, to our presentation of the FIBA semifinals. Get ready for some top-tier international hoops. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill
We're not gonna
and
beat
Coach Stan Van
chaos.
Gundy. It's Canada taking on USA. And here we are, the semifinals of this summer's FIBA tournament.
Yeah, both of these teams have been outstanding. Both are playing great ball. Tonight feels like an NBA Finals game. We're in for a treat.
Well, perhaps the biggest difference between NBA and FIBA rules is goaltending.
Yeah, FIBA, you are allowed to bat a ball that's sitting on the rim off. Likewise, you can finish a shot that rests over the cylinder on the offensive end of things. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And now we have an intention. First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Canada ahead. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, we wins on what 3 quarters.
Back from the break now. The second half of this FIBA tournament semifinal matchup just getting underway. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
When it comes to international play, you hear a lot from NBA players about how different it is.
And it's not just about the rules. I mean, it's a much more physical game. I mean, the officials, they let him play.
And now we've got an intent.
79. Oh, wow.
USA trails by 6.
USA!
McCollum pulls it in. McCollum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray for 3. Rebound USA. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot by Laprovitola, no good.
Today's not my day.
McCollum on the wing. Allen defending. Shot's good by McCollum.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Allen. In terms of NBA players on national teams, Canada is a clear number 2 to the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten to 25-plus Canadians in the league at times. I mean, that is 2 full national teams. So this Canada team has really good depth.
McCollum's shot is off. USA trails by 6. And here's Simons outside. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simons right on the money.
Pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Reed with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shot by Laprovitola, no good. Canada leading by 3. Here's Matherin. The quick look, no good that time. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
The shot by Laprovitola, no good. When you watch Canada play, you think they have a distinct style?
Well, I find them to be gritty, tough. You think of guys like Dylan Brooks, Lou Dort.
Whoa.
They have guys in that
Well, we can do take about how to come back and we'll massive rush.
So for USA, Turner, he's checked in for Reed. LeBron comes in for Wallace. And it's Stephen Curry in for Simon. And a new group getting ready for Canada. Edie's checked in for Prosper. Wiggins comes in for Mather.
I told you we will have come back.
And SGA
Don't
subbed
mess
in for
with me.
Nembhard. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Canada.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's Curry. Work in the interior, MP.
I like how assertive
We're
MP
gonna
is
stay in
down there.
water.
No
We can
question that
win.
he's got
We
the
can.
skills to score in the paint.
There's nothing quite like an international tournament. Your whole country watching your every move.
And for a guy like MP, this is their first time experiencing that. The pride and sacrifice that players play with for their country is something that cannot be replicated anywhere else.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Outside Curry to take the lead. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Canada. And stolen by Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time.
Yes, we're the whole
That's his
way.
first foul of the game.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
McCollum against James. Screen by Edie. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner
Flash
provides a
it,
sense of
Bob
security
James.
to the rest of his teammates.
Now MP. Edie rips down the board. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Sharp. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Oh, no out of that.
Well,
Never mind.
Tell that Sharp is ready to fight for this bucket as much as he needed to.
Yes, sir. That one's good.
And that's real leadership right there by MP. That is big time.
And here's Canada. It's
Okay, don't do it. No push, do it.
Wiggins. Wiggins throws it down.
Stepping up in a big way. Woo! It's great to see Wiggins take and make these huge shots.
Now MP. Edie rips down the board.
We got a minute second.
McCollum fires. Can't hit it. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing out.
Oh, stay right here.
Just a blown opportunity.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. Six on the shot clock. Now Wiggins from deep. The putback. Turner with a rebound.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
For USA, MP.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And they foul intentionally.
Okay.
Do that again. Not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that.
Oh, we're not gonna make it, foul. We won by 9 seconds.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Free throw shot. We know it's gonna happen.
He gets the first.
Huh?
And that'll
Right.
up 2. And he hits both free throws here.
We're not gonna make it. Free throw shot. Wait.
To the line.
USA calls timeout. And look at the
USA,
options here.
wait,
What do you
call
think is being
more
discussed?
time out.
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
So we see Canada get the win here.
I don't care most how USA most has. Maybe that should be so close.
Welcome in, folks. If you're a fan of international basketball, you've come to the right place. We've got a FIBA tournament game on deck for you here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach.
I want to skip this game, but that's true.
So Spain wins it.
Well, they end up getting third in the...
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the all-season work?
This is my favorite time of the year, bro. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, here with him.
So mean that I took on 2 walks today for over 10 minutes. And they got 2
Welcome back, MP.
Hey, Tess.
If you're looking to test yourself, I've got a challenge.
All right, listen up, listen up, listen up. Tonight is the beginning.
So you got that song you just got. So you got that song. So you got that song you just got. So you got that